What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Raven Invest. I just wanted to hop on and do a quick video here. Unfortunately, it wasn't the video I intended. Fell a little ill over the weekend there and wasn't able to finish that video. But good news is I got some antibiotics and I'm feeling a lot better. So I wanted to hop on and do something quick here because I really wanted to show my appreciation there for everybody who subscribed to the channel. Unfortunately, I'm not getting the notifications, and sometimes getting them months later, they're showing up in my list, your guys' names. So if you do, like Lou V did, who subscribed last week, I believe it was, or a few days ago there, I guess, leave a comment, let me know. But welcome Lou V to the channel, and welcome everybody who subscribed, who I unfortunately can't see your name. Welcome. We're almost at that 50 mark there, where I will want to send my Peyton Manning out to one of my Peyton Manning rookies out to one of you guys once we hit 50 subscribers on the channel. So if you haven't subscribed, now's the perfect time. And if you know somebody who you think would be interested in the content I have here, share it. Let them join in, let them get a chance, everybody a chance to win a Peyton Manning. As you saw in my last video, I'll be giving one of 3 Peyton Manning rookies away after we hit 50 subscribers here on the channel. So, but I'm rambling on a little bit, and I'm going to blame that on the medication. So let's get over to the second part of the video, why I wanted to pop on and give everybody an update on the tool. Now, I just want to let everybody know that if you think you'd be interested in using a copy of this, or me maybe doing a video on how I built it, or what it's pretty simple stuff. It's not rocket science, but I'd be happy to provide a template version for everybody to kind of use there for free, obviously. But I'd need to change a few things up to automate a few things for everybody. So it wouldn't be perfect, but just to speed it up, entering each card, I think, if I was going to give it away. But if there's enough people that are interested that think they would use it, I don't mind working on that. I did some updates on the GUI to it, and I tweaked a little bit of the calculations. But before I start rambling on too much, again, I'm blaming the medication. Let's pop over to the spreadsheet itself and have a look. So here we are. So as you can see, if you looked at my last video, it's switched up a little bit, but the basics are still the same. You enter the price that you pay for the card. This would be something that you would have to update every day, which is what I would look at, maybe updating based on some parameters or whatever. But anyway, date, you pick a date picker and it calculates it, or it automatically. Anyway, look at that something later on. But anyway, this is how many days are in the current quarter. Basically I use this to figure out the pace that a card is selling. And what I mean by pace is I kind of stole liberally, I guess, stole the daily fantasy basketball stat, where it tells you how fast paced a team is, essentially. More fast-paced team, more scored points, higher scored points by, other teams, because they have to catch up, things like that. So you always want a fast-paced team. Sorry, I lost my thought there for a sec. Again, we'll blame that on the medication. Probably not going to do a lot of edits because I don't want to do 17 versions of this. So you're kind of going to get what you get here. I apologize, but just going over the base of my tool, so it shouldn't be too bad. So this is where we get, this is the current quarter, and this is represented in this column. And basically so at the current pace, at 47 days in the current quarter, we've had 7 sales of this Lamar Jackson Prism. So it's taking 6.71 days to sell one card. So that we, take that information and we translate that over to here, and we can, here's the profit. So at the 10th position, if I plop my card in there, I'm going to make $16.41, which is about 15% ROI. But it's going to take estimated 67 days. to sell based on the current portion, the pace set of the current portion of the quarter. But you've got to take into consideration, well, what's the remaining 2 quarters or remaining 2 months of the quarter, or where however many days are left over. Does that fall in a dead part of the season? So the first part of the quarter was hot because it falls under free agency, and then the second and third part of second and third parts of the months in the quarter are less hype, less like right now. Basically, I'm essentially what I'm explaining is the current quarter, which started April 1st. So as of April, this Lamar Jackson has sold 7 cards. So in 47 days, it sold 7 cards. So that averages out to a card every 6.71 days. So what we do is that's where we apply. Again, this is not supposed to be a cut and dry. It's going to sell guaranteed in 67 days. Blah blah blah. No, this is a tool like money market or market movers. Card ladder, again, I blame the medication, and I think the other one's Card Hedger, the new one that I heard about. Anyway, this is just another tool to use to kind of give you an idea. Okay, this current card is selling at this rate right now over this quarter, but then we got to take into considerations of what the time of the year is, and is this expected dip, things like that, right? But it just gives you an idea. And again, this is more for, I use this more for quick flips, right? So as I become more of a smart investor, I've started to devise my investment cash into different kind of containers, if you will. One container will be flip money. So this is money that I'm going to put towards to buy cards to only resell them to make more money. A portion of the investment will be, okay, this wide receiver is going to get tons of hype at the beginning of the year, but I'm going to have to hold on to his card for 4 or 5 months. A portion of my investment per week goes towards that. And then if anything's left over, maybe some PC cards, but usually those are the 2 main kind of criteria I'll split my money in. Anyway, so this is for category A. This is for cards that I want to look at and I want to take and I want to flip relatively quickly. Doesn't mean the card's going to, like this one's going to take 2 months roughly to sell 10 cards. It may take 3 months or 4 months, just because maybe, you have to kind of look at the situation. Are people, right, for this guy to jump in front of you, he's got to lose $15 on this card. Is he willing to lose $15 on that card to jump ahead of you 1 spot? Maybe not. You got to look at, that's where, the tool will give maybe some insights on where to go in positioning wise. But that's the way that I intend on using it. Like I got a tab here, this Brandon Ayuk Prism. It's only got 2 months worth of sales, but this is, so it's selling at the current rate. It's selling over 1 a day. So it's taking 0.87 of a day to sell 1 card. So this is one of my early test cases, but I didn't have proper test. Like I like to do. I'm a programmer by profession, so I like to do structured tests. And the tests that I did were not structured; they were just kind of some rough, programmer testing. Kind of, I don't know what to say. Anyway, again, the medication. I'm not thinking straight. Anyway, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I tailed off a little bit there. I had to get a drink to and clear my throat there. Again, it's been a rough couple days there, so bear with me a little bit. Yeah, so to pick it up, yeah, so this is what I got so far. I'm probably not picking up where I left off, but anyway, I'm recovering, so I'm not focused on everything. I was bounced over this, so this Brandon Ayuk is selling at more than 1 a day. So again, I did some testing. I bought a Ayuk and I brought a Jalen Reagor card there based on the stuff. I do like to do some more structured programming, or some more structured testing. As I went on to that ramble in the last part there. So Yeah, I do want to do some more structured testing. But anyway, this is to give you an idea. I've made you suffer through this video enough. Probably should have waited, but anyway, this is how. And so I got this tells me the profit, the ROI, historically how long these cards would have taken to sell in the previous quarters on average, and this is what it's looking like. The current pace has been set, so I didn't update this, for example, so I'll update that to 47. Actually, it's 48 today. So okay, so this is now averaging a little over a day to sell. Now I think I checked this morning. I think it's still at 47, right? Anyway, so that's kind of how I'm using it, how I'm building it out. I'm going to tweak a little bit to maybe see if I can add a little bit of time there to take into account of people jumping in front of you. Maybe not, I don't know, we'll see if I can tweak that a little bit. But anyway, before I ramble on too much, again, I blame the medication. This just gives you guys an idea, and let me know in the comments if you think you'd feel that you'd be able to use something like this. I'll be happy to try and attempt to put something together if somebody is interested in using it. Or I can even do a demo video of how I built it. It's not rocket science again, so you guys would be very easily be able to build this on your own. So anyway, thanks again, everybody. You hung in there with me. This was a rough little couple of days for me there, but I made it through. So thank everybody for your support again. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We'll get that. Get a chance to get that Peyton Manning rookie out to everybody. And I want to thank everybody again. And until next time, hope everybody stays safe. Thank you.